Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NBA basketball selections today for Wednesday. It is January 24th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your wacky Wednesdays. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by the Raymond Report. Come and get the free Raymond Report, the light version, and all you got to do is go to the website, atsstats.com, go to NBA Reports, and on the next page, you're going to get all the matchups in the pull-down menu. Just go right here and get the matchup of your choice. And you can see in game number one, probably the game of the night in Milwaukee. And we'll be breaking down that game in just a few minutes. And if you scroll right down to the bottom, we give you a lot of stats and trends on the game. And this is all for free just by going to the website, atsstats.com. All right, let's get to that game between Minnesota and Washington. Yeah, for some reason I thought that Milwaukee game in there, but I gave you guys the free version right there. Minnesota taking on the Wizards. The Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a 13-9 record on the year against Washington, who's only 3-16 on home court this season. Minus 11.5 is the total, the line here on Minnesota. 229.5 is the total, and we're going to lean with Minnesota here in our forecast. 119 to 110, the over/under, landing at approximately about 231 about, so it looks like we do have this game going over the total, and the chance of winning going to give Minnesota a 75% chance on the percentage play. The Cal, the chances of winning, and only 25% for the Washington Wizards. Almost going to say Generals there, but the Washington Wizards playing probably like the Generals. Anytime you got Minnesota on the road against those C-type teams with a losing record, they're 12-2 on the season, and Washington has yet to beat an A-type team, a team with a 60 or higher win percentage, so it's going to be a tough task for them this evening. The value index, you can see on the performance cycles, Minnesota has been neutral now for 2 days. Neutral means they're either 4-3, 3-4 in the last 7 games, and Washington, they've been bearish for a long time, 84 days, almost 3 months, and that just means that they're 0-7, 1-6, or 2-5 in their last 7 contests. I had Minnesota listed at minus 7.25 on my value index, and you can see they're overvalued tonight at 11.5. And I got the Wizards at 8.86. So if you do like Washington, take a big bottle of Pepto-Bismol, because you might need it if you're going to take the Wizards here, because I only have them listed at 8.86, and but you're getting a little bit of value here at 11.5. Recommendation units, 4 units if you like Minnesota, and 0 on Washington. All right, Charlotte Hornets taking on the Detroit Pistons, and looking at the C-type team in the Hornets against another C-type team. So misery loves company. They're going to meet each other tonight in Detroit. Not too often you see the Pistons favored. -3 is the line, 234 is the total, and we're going to lean with the home team in this one. That's Detroit. I don't know if I can trust them as a home favorite. 115 to 114 is the forecast we have, and we're going to look at the forecast. Even the chance of winning is very tight. 48.6 for Detroit, 47.06 for the Charlotte Hornets. So a real tough one there to call. Charlotte 5-14 on the 5-17 on the road this year, 5-14 at home. And for Detroit, only 2 wins in 22 games in Detroit. And anytime Detroit faces another team with a losing record, they're 3-12, and Charlotte is 5-8 in these situations. And both these teams have been bearish for a long time. Really going to pass on this game, but you know what? I think the total is where you want to go, over the total in this one. That's where I'm leaning. All right, Memphis taking on the Miami Heat. The Heat, B-type team, they're a 10-point favorite tonight against the Grizzlies. 212.5 is the total, and we're going to lean with the Heat there by only 8. 110 to 102, the over-under, landing on approximately 212 or 213. So we do have this game going a tad over the total, and looking at Memphis on the road, 12-12. Look at their home record, 4-15. Talk about a Jekyll and Hyde team. You know what? Memphis might be worth a look here tonight. You might get an overvalued price here on the Heat, who are 12-8 on home court this season. And anytime Miami faces a C-type team, they're 15-6 straight up. And when Memphis takes on a B-type team, they're 5-8 straight up. And Memphis, neutral 32 days. Again, neutral just means they're 3-4, 4-3 in the last 7. And for Miami, they're also neutral the last 7 days. I had the Heat listed at minus 5.94 on my value index. So you can see Miami way overvalued here tonight. But I do like, I believe I took the over in this game between Miami and the Grizzlies. But I'm going to have to give it some more thought on this one. I had Miami at minus 4 units as my recommendation if you like Miami, and 1 unit on the Memphis Grizzlies. All right, there you have it. That is the report card here today at the ATSstats.com. And you're wondering, how do you get all these report cards? Go to your dashboard here inside the members area, and then go to your report card. And then once you get to the next page, you're going to click on the NBA button at the top. And then once that page shows up, click the game matchups, and it's going to give you all the game matchups. In fact, that Milwaukee game where I teased you guys at the beginning, let me go get that for you guys right now. And I think I just passed it. There it is. Cleveland and Milwaukee. I had the Bucks winning tonight, 120 to 118. But you know what? I do like Milwaukee, and I don't very often. Anybody who follows me knows I don't lay juice, but I think tonight I might take the Milwaukee Bucks minus 6.5. All right, folks, have yourself a great night of basketball, and we'll see you back here tomorrow on another edition of the Raymond Report. Cheers.